Hello and welcome to Bell Direct from the Helm series. I'm Grady Wolf, Market Analyst of Bell Direct, and I'm so excited today to be joined by the Managing Director and CEO of Bellevue Gold, Darren Stralow. Darren, thanks for your time today in arguably the most exciting, best time for the company. You've just poured your first gold bar. I thought you'd bring it with you today. You obviously have not. Where is it?
We've actually sold it. Having cash come in is a big milestone for the company. So straight to the mint and sell it.
Exactly what investors want to hear. Now, how significant is this milestone for the company?
Yeah, look, it's a huge milestone. We discovered the deposit 6 years ago. You've talked about the work of hundreds of people, hundreds of millions of dollars invested in the project to get to this stage. So, actually to be able to move, beyond that development phase and into a production phase is a huge milestone and something that, we're all really excited about and all our staff and stakeholders are really excited about. But look, it really is just the end of the beginning for us as a company. Like, we're now moving into this stage where we're a gold producer. So, one gold bar is good, but we need to do it again and again and again 1,000 times to, be a part of that producer landscape.
Absolutely. Now, for investors who may not know the gold process of what happens now you've got your first gold bar, can you just run us through in a brief way exactly what happens now, how you ramp up to full production and mine life and everything like that?
Yeah, sure. So look, the big focus for us now is getting our mining rates and our milling rates up to what they need to be, which we're going to do for the remainder of this quarter. We've built a 1 million tonne per annum processing plant. So it's really about pushing that processing plant, getting up to that 1 million tonne per annum. From an underground perspective, our development rates are exactly where they need to be and where they need to be for the long term. We're ramping up our stoping now, which is what delivers our high grade to our mill. And look, everything is on track for for the life of Bellevue going forward.
Yeah, and so talking about different constraints, now WA has a lot of well-publicised issues like cost inflation, skills shortage, labour shortages. How has Bellevue really kind of fared through these kind of challenges that we're facing in the environment at the moment?
Yeah, look, we haven't been immune to it, that's for sure. Look, there's a lot of scars on the back from the last few years, but look, I think pleasingly we've been able to get through it, and we've done that, through the power of the team that we've put in place. We've got this amazing team that we've been able to recruit. It's a new project, it's high grade, it's exciting. It's a shallow underground mine, brand new camp. And that has attracted a really good team from our side, but also a really good team of contractors. The contractors that we use, like GR Engineering, who build the plant, like Bill Bennett's Develop, who does our underground mining. These are people that we've had relationships with for a long, long time. We brought them deliberately on board with the project because we back them to deliver value. And we've worked hand in hand with them for the last few years as we've gone through that developer phase. And we're seeing the success now of producing gold bars on time, on budget, which to do that in this environment we think is an awesome achievement.
Investors exactly want to hear on time, on budget. So now you've put that in the video, it's out there for everyone, and that's a big tick for a lot of investors. Now, it's often said in mining that grade, or especially gold mining, grade is king. Mm-hmm. How does the grade at Bellevue compare to other WA mines? Yeah,
look, grade is definitely king. It's all about cash flow, right? This is what investors want to see. It doesn't matter which commodity you're into, it's all about delivering value and delivering cash. We're pretty lucky at Bellevue that we have a very high grade deposit. It's one of the highest grade mines in Western Australia. We've got a 10 gram resource grade, 6 gram reserve grade. And what grade means is margin. Like, it only costs so much to pull a ton of rock out of the ground, to process a ton of rock. When you have high grade in that, what that means is significant cash flow per ton of rock that you're mining and processing, and that's what we're looking forward to demonstrate to the market. I think particularly over the next 12 months is that if we hit our run rate quickly, we'll be delivering cash flow really quickly and create a real company that investors can be attracted to.
Yeah, now that you are producing, that's exactly, again, what investors want to hear. Now, what does run rate and steady state production look like at Bellevue?
Yeah, so look, the pretty easy sums for me. I'm an engineer, so I like just keep things simple, which is, it's a 1 million tonne per annum processing plant, 6 gram per tonne, reserve grade. about 97% recovery. It's quite a high recovery ore body, just through a stock standard CIL plant. And you put all those numbers together, you get circa 200,000 ounces per year. So what our focus is going to be on is just on quarter by quarter consistent delivery now. So, it's all pretty simple, 50,000 ounces per quarter, lowest all-in sustaining cost that we can, and create significant cash flow.
And so now ramp up is underway. What does the growth outlook look like for Bellevue?
Look, the growth outlook is something that we're super excited about. We've been so focused on just de-risking delivery and de-risking that transition from developer to producer to date that we haven't really got stuck into the growth side of things as yet. So there's going to be two real facets of growth that come out of it. So the first one is organic production growth. Once we get to run rate, we'll look to push it. So increase the milling rate, increase the mining rate, and we've got a track record of doing that across a lot of underground mining assets across WA over the past 10 or so years in particular. And the other one is exploration. So the exploration story out of Bellevue is the thing that we're really going to be focusing on in the next 12 months. It's a mine that has a 3 million ounce resource. It has never been drilled from underground. So it was discovered from surface. The 3 million ounce resource was drilled from surface. And while we've been underground from that transition through to producer, the focus has been on grade control drilling. So just de-risking that ramp up. Now that we're into the ramp up, we can actually start turning the drills outwards and start, exploring this, what is a world-class deposit. And you look at the other mines in the system; they're 5 million ounces plus. We've got 3 there, so we think we can push it to a little bit more, and that's the pathway that we're going to be on over the next 12 months.
Well, the outlook is gold, excuse the cliche. Thank you for joining us for this episode of From the Helm with Darren Stralow from Bellevue Gold. My name's Grady Wolf, market analyst at Bell Direct, and I hope you enjoyed that episode as much as I did interviewing Darren. If you did, why not subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep up to date with all market commentary, analysis and interviews like I did with Darren.